Hi everyone, I'm Carrie Preston. Welcome to the Growtality podcast. Today we're talking about ways to go from unfulfilled to fulfilled. I like to call it illuminating your life. And sometimes it's partially fulfilled, but you're seeking for a little bit more each and every day. And so I'm going to share with you the 5 ways to thrive and just not simply survive. So let's get started. A few things that have come up in the past month or two consistently have been around this feeling of being overcommitted. And when we talk about overcommitted, it's really feeling like the day is getting away or the weeks are getting away and you're not doing the things that really matter most to you. And so it's not as fulfilling because what's happening is that you're feeling like you're overloaded and what matters most to you isn't what you're making time for. So we really want to talk about how you can find the time to do what matters most for you and connect to what matters most to you. That's partial of the part of the conversations that I've been hearing a lot. The second part is really just this pressure, this like need to be perfect, this, some people have confidence, but they feel somewhat insecure just because of the volume and the demands, and they're worrying about other people's opinions and competing priorities. So we're going to talk a little bit about how we can shape some of the design and outcomes around just overwhelm and pressure. And then also people are talking to me a lot about losing their luster. And it's not necessarily burnout, but it's rust out. They just don't feel that they're connecting to their purpose and their values, and their light is a little bit dim on the inside. So let's get started with the 5 ways to thrive. And a lot of the work that I've been doing over the past few months that is really supporting the growth and vitality of leaders across the globe. So I have a 5-step formula and a model that I've been using. So let's start with step 1, assessing your bigger picture. Do you really know the different facets of your life and the roles that matter most to you? So for example, you may have your relationship, you may have family, you may have a career, you may have health, you may have spirituality or charity or giving. You may have an area that matters to you around social, recreation, fitness, any of the above. And you can choose 1 or 2 areas to really start to make an impact, because usually our wheels are slightly out of balance. If you think of your life as a wheel, it's never going to be a 10 out of 10 in every facet of your life. There's always something. We know that. But if you can make the ride a little bit smoother, that's really where we start to say, let's assess what are the areas of your life and your levels of satisfaction. And so what you want to do is draw a circle and start thinking about what are those labels around your wheel? What matters most to you? So for example, you can see behind me, I have created my wheel on a wall with Post-its. And so I have different categories. I have my family, and I have my career, and I have learning and development, because I like to spend time going out and learning and getting content for, in order to serve my clients and my Growtality family. I have charity. So where can I make a contribution? Where can I donate some time? I also have fitness. To me, signing up for races or having events to look forward to really helps fuel my levels of fulfillment. So you can pick what around your circle. I would say 6 to 8 is a great way to start, and label those slices of the pie. And what you want to do is look at the center as 0 and the edge as 10, and just do a quick assessment on a scale of 0 to 10. What's my level of satisfaction? 0 is low, 10 is high. Again, what you're going to be able to do with this assessment of your life is pick the 1 or 2 areas where you want to focus on that you could just increase slightly. And so part 1 is assessing the bigger picture. And again, you can Google Wheel of Life. There's tons of different activities out there, all different versions. I like to do a really simple. Sometimes I do it just in the beginning of the week, and I draw a circle and I label what are the categories and the roles of my life, and where am I on a scale of 0 to 10, and what would make me take 1 or 2 areas up just a notch or 2 to drive my levels of fulfillment. So you can do the same. And we'll talk more about how in just a few moments. So part 1, the first way, is look at your big picture and rate your levels of satisfaction. Part 2 is really looking at your purpose. So if you think about what you want in each of those areas and the results you're seeking, what's your why? What's your purpose? Set an intention. I want to be connected to my kids. I want to spend time with my husband. I want to be able to eat dinner without thinking about work or worrying about work. I want to find time to walk each day. Whatever it may be for you, set the intention and know your why. It really helps. So 1, you see the bigger picture and where you are. 2, by area of life. 2, you understand your why. What really matters most to you. Part 3 is getting clear and getting clarity around your values. We all have values that we hold in high regard. For some, it's, honesty, integrity, achievement, positivity, contribution, all different values. What matters most to you? It could be communication, and it could be strategy, it could be logic, it could be analytics, any of the above. But I want you to spend some time and clarify what are 1, 2, or 3 key values that really drive your level of fulfillment in different areas of your life. So for example, in work, if you love achievement, and you like crossing things off your list, and you like building out strategy and executing and making things happen, each day you should be assessing, where are you playing with your values? Are you honoring them? Or are you not getting things done? Are you missing deadlines? And that's what's causing the depletion or the drain. Because when we can honor our values and really spend some time aiming them, we find more fulfillment. So 3 is clarify your values. Part 4 is really focus on all the goals that matter to you in your life and be specific. We've heard of SMART goals: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. And if you can think of a clear goal, and a lot of us for work, career, have key performance indicators, KPIs, or we have goals or measures that we're given by our companies, but you also want to have your own level of career. What's a goal that you want? What's something specific? And so really think about a specific outcome in each area. And it could be in 3 weeks, 6 weeks, 6 months. But again, what do you want in that area of life is what's most important, and make it specific. And then step 5 is really achieve and celebrate. Really keep track, monitor, and measure your progress. Where are you winning? Where are you not winning? What's getting in the way? How could I prevent this? What will it take to move the needle here? And then make sure you're reflecting and celebrating. We spend a lot of time thinking about what we aren't getting done or who we're not being in this world. So give yourself the pat on the back, cheer yourself on, recognize that you find more intrinsic motivation when you start to see some momentum. So the 5 ways to thrive: know your big picture and assess your area of life. Number 2, know your purpose and your why. 3, clarify your values. 4, make them smart and specific and measurable. Have a goal and an outcome that you're really wanting to seek, that you can measure and monitor and know you achieve. And 5, keep track of those results and celebrate your wins. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you.